Well, it's time for the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Thunder for just a second. What's the key for them?
Well, their focus has to be on Tim Duncan. He's an excellent rebounder on both backboards, so you've got to get into him and deny him prime position inside.
And looking at San Antonio, Clark, what's the key against this Thunder squad?
Thunder substitution, Darius Grant.
Here's Parker. Right now averaging 27 points a game. Dumps it off. Here's Finley. No luck on the three-point attempt. On defense, San Antonio, they come off a really big loss on Sunday.
We saw it over and over. The lack of protecting the rock. The turnover differential was atrocious. That's not the kind of basketball they can play if they expect to stay competitive.
And here is Jefferson. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Parker. Drains the easy jumper.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Grant, he's guarded by Finley. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Here are the Spurs with the ball. To Finley. Manu. Hands it off. Here's Parker. From short range. Gently drops it in.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the taller defender. Solid effort.
On defense, San Antonio. Grant is guarded by Finley. A little long, but it goes in. Here's Parker. Under 6 minutes left in the first. Jefferson kept alive. Right wing, here's Finley. Cranes the open jumper.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Grant from close range. Graceful finish. He's got 6.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Manu. Yes, from downtown.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Here's Grant. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. They get Michael Finley.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
He gets them both. Here's Parker. Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Into Tim Duncan. In close. The shot is off, and the Thunder go the other way. Here's Grant. Gets in close. Scooped up. Gets the bucket. Way to stay with it. He's got 10.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Finley from inside. Finishes with the soft touch.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
And here's the Thunder now. They trail by 1.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's as close as it gets right there.
To Finley. Parker. Green with the rebound.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Dumps it off. Here's Green. Scooped up to Harden. Coach Popovich calls a timeout. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Parker.
Well, it can be awfully hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but still got hit with the foul.
Parker, shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. Here's Westbrook, averaging 14 points a game. Grant cranes it from the low block. 12 points for him.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Here's Ginobili in close. Graceful finish.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Here's Green. Connects from in close.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Jefferson. The shot is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Grant, covered by Parker. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Parker.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He gets them both. Here's Parker. He's got 7. Coach Popovich signals for a timeout. Here's Parker. Gets in close.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Second team foul. Duncan, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Here's Westbrook. 1:50 left in the first. To Grant. Grant, he's guarded by Finley. Here's Harden, hammer. He'll go to the line. That one on Ginobili.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Number 13, shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Some adjustments here for the Spurs. He gets them both. Here's Parker. He has 7. Ginobili was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Grant from short range. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
To Parker. Blair. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Hands it off to Blair. Right corner. Puts too much on it.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that shot.
Harden lays it right in. They're in front, 22-18. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Ginobili, dumps it off. Duncan with the bucket.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Grant. Grant is called for the charge. That's his first foul.
Great job by the defender that time. He got his feet set, stood his ground, and absorbed the contact.
The Thunder changing it up. Here comes Parker. He has 7. Blair from close range lays it right in.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here's Eli. Here's Parker. And looking at next Wednesday, Eastern Conference Finals Game 4. Out in Boston, we'll watch the Celtics. They'll be hosting the Atlanta Hawks.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right.
Duncan.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Here's Harden. It's blocked, but they get it back. Durant. The shot misses. Now San Antonio the other way. Bounce pass, down low. Jefferson. Green with the rebound.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
To Green, inside, gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Ginobili.
First team foul.
He completes the three-point play. Talk about that rebounding edge, Clark. That's definitely had an impact for them in this game.
Well, I think you open up your... Oh, 2 hands to make sure.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Harden. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Duncan. Defended by Durant. Here's Finley. Connects on the baseline jumper. 8 points for him.
Well, he's playing a well-rounded game, and he's really helped them in a number of ways.
Grant hits the quick shot. Here's Parker. He's got 7. And here is Jefferson. Buries the corner jumper.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Grant, defended by Jefferson. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
And mark your calendars for this Friday. It'll be Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics as they find themselves at Phillips Arena playing the Hawks.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. Here's Grant. Kisses it off the glass and in. He's got 18.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Jefferson to the paint. 6 seconds to shoot. Dumps it off. Let's go with a 3. Shot's good.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Just over 5 minutes left in the second. To Westbrook. Right wing. Here's Grant.
Oh! He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Jefferson. Oklahoma City trailing. To Harden. Deflects the pass. Stolen by the Spurs. Parker from the paint gets the lay-in. He's got 9.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which...
Here's Parker. He's got 9. And here is Jefferson. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Finley. No good. And the Thunder go the other way.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Here's Grant. And it's tied up. He's got 24.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Coach Popovich calls for a timeout. Ginobili with the ball. 5 points in the game. Six seconds to shoot. Jefferson backs in. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock. He has 7.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Grant connects. He's got 26. 12 in this quarter alone. And here comes Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Lead pass to Jefferson. Parker leads him with the pass. Here's Jefferson. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack. A tight game here in San Antonio. Here's Grant. Rebound by Parker. San Antonio leading. Parker. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He gets them both. And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. From short range. Cans it from in close. And he has 28 points for the game. And here comes Ginobili. 7 points in the game.
Two minutes.
Here's Finley. Off the mark from 3.
I'm surprised he missed that 3. The defense was very fortunate.
Here's Grant. Sinks it.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Parker to the corner. Manu can't hit the three-pointer.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Harden threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. Some changes for the Thunder. Grant really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really come on this quarter and been a huge factor off the bench.
His teammates are loving his effort off the bench. He is really energizing the team.
There's nothing like the luxury of bringing in a scorer off the bench. It's a weapon that all coaches would love to have.
Westbrook gets the reach-in call. That's his second foul of the game. In the bonus, he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both.
Boy, they've done an outstanding job from the stripe in this quarter. It's actually been perfect, flawless. And to maintain this lead, you've really got to continue to knock down your free throws. If you don't, and if you're not making your free throws, then you're hurting your team.
Ginobili with the ball. He's got 7. to Duncan. Working on Howard. Grant corrals the miss off the defensive glass. And here are the Thunder now.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Drops it in on the layup. He's got 34. San Antonio trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ginobili. Gets in close. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He gets them both. Here's Westbrook.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here's Grant. Buries the short-range jumper.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Parker, from close range, he gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
And he makes the first one. Grant will get a well-earned rest.
Substitutions on the court.
And here is Jefferson. He's got 9. To the free throw line, inside, and Jefferson gets it to go.
These teams have gone back and forth all game long. The lob was a little misjudged and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
Here's Ginobili. Great finish in traffic. 11 points in the game.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Grant, defended by Jefferson. Puts the move on. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. That one on Parker.
Yeah, he wanted that three-point play. That shot came real close to going down.
He's off on the second. The Spurs clinging to a small lead.
They could use a basket here, Kevin. It's getting close.
Here's Parker. 16 points for him. For 3. Parker's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Grant on the money. He's got 39.
His all-star effort has it knotted up. They'd be down big without his contribution.
Ginobili was camped in the lane there when he gets the 3-second call. Grant having a dominant impact in this game.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Hey, Kev, he has a simple solution to the problems from the first half. Heart. They're not playing with heart. He said they look like they're sleepwalking out there and they need to decide if they want to win. They know what to do. They just have to go out and do it. Back to you. Kevin and Clark?
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. Manu on the mark with the triple.
We've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Grant.
Oh! Richard Jefferson. That's his first personal foul, second team foul. Grant, shooting 1.
Good for the 3-point play. Coach Popovich wants to talk it over.
Spurs.
Here's Parker. 16 points for him. And here's Duncan, guarded by Green. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Shoots from the post. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Green. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He gets them both. Here's Parker. Just over 5 minutes left in the third. And here's Duncan, guarded by Green. To Ginobili. Jefferson jacks up the triple. That's good. 14 points for him.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
To Grant. Grant. Can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Parker. Misses the trade. Now the Thunder with it. They lead by 1. Here's Westbrook. Hits the quick shot. Sweet touch by the 2-year man out of UCLA. Parker. Can't hit from beyond the arc.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
And here comes Parker. He's got 16. Jefferson on the free throw line. Hits the 15-footer. 16 points for him. Here comes Westbrook. Here's Durant. Scooped up. Here's Grant. Book it off the offensive rebound. They're now up by 3.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Here's Parker. Fires from 14, and the shot is good.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Harden hits the elbow jumper. He has 6.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
To the elbow. Here's Jefferson. Hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce.
My man is in fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
To Durant. Harden. Here's Grant. Money from the left block.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
Here's Parker. 18 points for him. Puts up the baby hook. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
I hate to say it, but he choked big time on that shot.
Grant. The shot is off, though the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Parker. And here's Duncan, defended by Durant. Down low. Here's Bonner, and it's Durant with the rebound. Here comes Westbrook. Here's Grant. Duncan holds it in, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Grant is tagged with the reach. That's his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, he'll head to the line for 2.
He's going to need to be careful now. He can't afford to get whistled for any cheap fouls.
He knocks down the first one. Some changes for the Thunder. Here's Parker. It's a 5-point game. To Ginobili. From inside. Graceful finish.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
Grant gently drops it in. They narrow it to 5.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And here's Duncan. 6 points for him. Duncan was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. The bench has really come on strong these last few minutes.
They've really got to be ecstatic with the play from the subs. They've come in and given them a huge boost.
San Antonio on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's Grant. Drains it from short range.
This is one whale of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Here's Parker. 18 points for him. Now Finley. Duncan backs down. Hangs in the air. Puts in the agile reverse layup. Nice bucket by the 13th-year veteran out of Wake Forest. Grant rips it down.
When the margin's this tight, every basket starts to take on a little bit more meaning.
Ginobili with the ball. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Nails it from close range.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Russell Westbrook.
Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to speak with the Spurs. He told them, finish strong inside. I want dunks, layups, or free throws. He made it pretty plain. He wants them in attack mode. Guys?
Thanks, Cheryl. San Antonio leading. The steal by the Thunder.
Well, they still have the lead, but they really need to collect themselves and start taking care of the ball.
Here's Parker. Parker, with an assist this trip up, would have 10 for the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Ginobili with the ball. 20 points for him. Down low. Duncan down low. Working on Howard. In close. No good from Duncan. And it does look like turnovers will be a theme here.
Without question, Kevin. Let's see if they can squeeze the orange and hold it together. They've got to do a much better job of taking care of the ball.
And so here is San Antonio, following the score by Oklahoma City. Duncan down low, working on Howard. From short range, Duncan with the bucket.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 3. Grant with the charge, and that's his 5th foul.
Boy, a foul like that can be so critical here late in the game. We'll see if he can keep himself on the floor the rest of the way.
Ginobili with the ball. To the elbow. Duncan backs him down. Here's Jefferson. A missed 3. Oklahoma City trailing. The break is on. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Parker with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Ginobili. Green with the rebound.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Grant. The shot misses, though the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Ginobili. Green grabs it, and that's his 11th rebound of the game. Grant, he's guarded by Finley. The Thunder with the turnover.
Couldn't keep a handle on him. In these close games, you can't afford too many mistakes.
Green really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really been terrific all game long. It seems like every missed shot is ending up in his hands.
Is rebounding something you can work on, Clark, or is it just natural ability?
I think it's a combination. You can work on rebounding, but the very best rebounders do it naturally. They've got tremendous timing, excellent strength, and they're also very good second jumpers. They get off their feet quick, and then they've got a desire to pursue the ball.
And here's Duncan. He's got 10.
He's having a very poor half from long range. He can't find the net from there, and the defense knows it.
To Green. Off the pick. Oh, so close, but he drew the foul, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
They give Michael Finley. He gets them both. Here's Parker. 18 points for him. Jefferson, stolen by Grant.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for...
Here's Parker. 2:58 left in the game. The Spurs call time. They trailed by 1. 2:56 left to the fourth. Here's Parker. And here is Jefferson. From close range, Grant snatches it inside. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling, very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Snatched in by Duncan, and he's got a double-double.
Well, he can't believe that one didn't fall. Those are usually automatic.
To the left side. Green, nailed from three-point range by Green, and he's got a double-double. San Antonio trailing here. Jefferson, right wing. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
He is such a high flyer. Eye-popping dunks like that for him are second nature.
Eli is in at center. The Thunder will take a timeout. They're winning by 2. 1:59 left in the game. And here are the Thunder now. The lead is 2. Here's Grant. Sinks it.
I enjoy it when teams run their offense from the inside out. They got in close there and made the most of it.
The Spurs will call a full timeout. They're losing by 4. 1:49 left to the fourth. And here is Jefferson. 21 points in the game. Here's Parker. Swing pass, tipped. Stolen away by Grant.
And that's his...
Here's Parker. He's got 18. To Jefferson, leads him in. Finley lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack.
Way to distribute the basketball.
The Thunder take a full timeout. They're in front by 4. 1:27 left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Durant has been knocking down a bunch of shots for him. In clutch moments like this, you've got to give him the ball and let him go to work.
And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. Here's Grant, laid in softly off the glass.
He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's given them a big lift in this one.
Here's Parker. Here's Jefferson for 3. Westbrook grabs the rebound inside.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 6. Grant, inside, lays it right in.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Coach Popovich calls time. They're behind by 8. 1 minute left to the fourth. Howard is in at center. Here's Parker. Duncan, a screen. Here's Ginobili. It's in for 3. They're winning by 5. 47 seconds left in the game. Collison is in at center. And here are the Thunder now, leading by 5. Here's Grant. It counts, and the foul. They get Michael Finley.
Second team foul.
Howard is in at center. Can't get the and one, but they still have a 7-point lead. Here comes Parker. 18 points for him.
Very little time left here. They have the ball, but they are going to need big plays to pull this off.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Thunder have a chance to put this one out of reach. Harden. The Spurs will go for the intentional foul.
Jefferson, that's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Grant, shooting 2.
Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Off on the second. Here comes Parker.
No time to waste. They have to sink this bucket, then foul on the inbound.
Stolen by Green.
He saved an easy bucket there with the foul. He'll make them earn them at the line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Green, shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
So amazing, undefeated. Who could see him? Who could beat him? Nobody. I'm a legend. I'm the greatest. Many tried, but they couldn't fade. No why. See, I be on my grind. Let's see who first to the finish line. Take my time, and the victory will be mine. Back against the wall, I'm a baller, so I'm just ballin'. Say what up to Mr. Spalding when I'm in these streets crawling. Could be bustin' in New Orleans or nicking through New York. Man, there's so much heat at this Miami airport. I be flying through the shower on them 23s, but it be 24s when I'm in LA on my home court. See the palm trees, the scene, California breeze by the Phoenix sun, wipe the sweat off a Sacramento King. I be trailblazing in Portland, playing my jazz, getting chased by Timberwolves when the thunder start to flash. Walked out.
Collison is in at center. Ginobili with the ball. 23 points in the game. Here's Parker. Grant inhales it. The Thunder are on their way to the NBA Finals as they beat the Spurs 97-89. Grant is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking it. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg and Cheryl Miller. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching the NBA Western Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports.